Throwing smoke.
The best melee I've found for short is a double click throw on the run. So you're going to run forward and there's this little nut here on the bottom of the I-beam. You're going to double click throw. Once you pass the doorway, you're going to just let go. It's probably the worst case scenario. If it's thrown at the right timing, it'll go right into the doorway.
Throwing fire.
Just like that. It's a little bit deeper. So you smoke it off. They actually help smoke off the tube for us.
Throwing a Molotov. Laying down some fire.
Okay, so I want to go over flashes from this position. So all you have to do is just be in front of here. You're covered from the monster peak, and as long as you have someone short or it's smoked off, you're pretty safe. So there's a bunch of flashes you can throw from this position to help your teammates. The first one is this dot down here. You just put your crosshair there, jump throw. That'll get anyone deep down here. Pops there. If you're peeking with it, you just turn your back and swing. Or even if you swing like this, you're now blind. Next flash from the same spot is to the edge of this window at the top of this railing. So right here. Jump throw. And that'll get anybody outside of monster if you want it to peek a little deeper. So that'll get somebody holding back here like this tight angle. It also gets them if they're close here. I think if they're underneath here, they won't be blind, which is the tightest angle they can hold, but if they're peeking out far enough to be able to be seen from the corner, they will get blind. So just something to keep in mind, they could be tucked in this corner, but if they're anywhere to the right of this spot, they're pretty much going to be blind. I believe even in this corner. There's another flash for this spot, I think. Oh yeah, for if you're gonna push short, you double click here.
Deploying flashbang.
And that'll get anybody past this point. And when you're peeking, it's just a partial jab. As long as you're not looking like this. Oh, even if you are. It's just a half a second flash, whereas anybody over here is just like white. Even if they've made it up this close, it should be thrown pretty early. So those are 3 flashes you can throw from this position that are really strong. A good flash for top connector, if you're playing from pit, is to go into this corner. You want to put your crosshair at the height of this tube, and put your vertical crosshair in between these 2 posts here. So here, and then anywhere in between, you just jump throw. That'll get anybody inside of connector. And if they're peeking short at all, so it'd be a good flash for somebody short. It also will get anybody in tunnel that's just a little bit further. If they're a little bit further back, they don't get blind. But if they're like at the end, they're blind. So you'd have to know to to either time that one. If you're on this side, you'd be safe. So there are 2 self flashes for pushing monster. One of the better ones, because you have a better spawn, is to jump on the tire. Put your crosshair straight up at about the light, but a little bit further, and you underhand it as you pass it. And you can peek like this, and that flash goes behind you. And get anybody in the tunnel. The other one for short, which can also work out, I just think you're a little bit later with spawn, is you can right click here
Throwing flashbang.
and do the same peek. The good thing is that the flash is a little closer, so it'll get them a little bit more if they're black, further back.